how hot it's going to be out there, just by looking at the shot.
I don't mind.
I know you don't mind. We're past my comfort level.
Really?
Yeah. Low 80s is what I like. We're going to have the full forecast coming up at 9:30 with Tucker.
All right. Our next guest is a two-time NBA champion who appeared in 4 NBA Finals, scoring more points in the NBA Finals during the 1970s than any other player. This was across 13 NBA seasons. He averaged 18 points per game, 18.5 points per game, as a 4-time NBA All-Star who appeared.
Comfort level.
Really?
Yeah. Low 80s is what I like. We're going to have the full forecast coming up at 9:30 with Tucker.
All right. Our next guest is a two-time NBA champion who appeared in 4 NBA Finals, scoring more points in the NBA Finals during the 1970s than any other player. This was across 13 NBA seasons. He averaged 18 points per game, 18.5 points per game, as a 4-time NBA All-Star and produced over 15,000 total points in his career. And now, 39 years removed from his retirement, he's going to be named as a member of the class of 2021, inducted into the Naismith Hall of Fame. The legend, the Washington Bullet, the man who dunked on the Seattle Supersonics and brought home that championship, Bobbie Dandridge joins us live this morning to discuss his accomplishments and much more. Good morning to you, Bobbie. Good to see you.
Good morning. Good morning.
So you're going into the Hall of Fame. When they called you or when they let you know, what was your initial reaction? This has been a long time coming.
It was probably just a little bit of relief and happiness and joy for my family and friends and people who have supported me over the years, my fans, the organization that I played for. So it was just a joyful moment upon getting the news.
All right, so lots of excitement. When I saw that, I was like, wait a minute, Bobbie Dandridge is getting ready to go into the Hall of Fame. I thought you were already in the Hall of Fame based on everything you had done.
That's the thing. I think that was the biggest surprise because most basketball fans and people who are NBA fans thought that I was already in the Hall of Fame. So that gave me sort of a double feeling of just good feeling.
Right. Okay. So let me take you back to your career. You had a chance, the first championship that you won, 1971. You beat the Baltimore Bullets. You had some incredible teammates on your team, the Big O and Lou Alcindor, a.k.a. later on known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. What was it like being a part of that particular team at that time?
Well, I was young, only my second year in the league, and I thought that every player at some point in their career in the NBA had won an NBA championship. But later I realized that, a lot of people can play in the league but may not be a part of a championship team. And that championship in Milwaukee I was young. I didn't realize the significance of it, but I was just enthralled in being on a team with the Big O, Kareem, Oscar Robertson, Lucius Allen, guys of that type. But it was just a wonderful feeling winning that first championship. But although I was young, I still knew the feeling of winning.
All right, and then you go on, and then you came to play with the Washington Bullets. In 1978, you played with Wes Unseld and Elvin Hayes, and you won another championship. So now, at that point, you're not a young person anymore. You're a savvy veteran. So what was that one like?
Well, that one was probably a challenging one because I had a more hands-on and leadership role in that championship. And at that particular time, I felt like this was my team. It was going to rise and fall on my performance because that's why I came, or that's why the Bullets pursued me as a free agent, because they were trying to win a championship. And, being here in Washington was just real special, playing on that particular team, especially playing with Henderson, Greavy, West, and Elvin. But that to me was a very special time for me in my career because, you know, every player at some point in his career wants to be the go-to guy on a team, and I was able to rise to the occasion and fulfill winning the championship, which is what I was probably pursued for as far as the Bullets were concerned.
All right. Well, look, you did a phenomenal job then. Coming out of Norfolk State in the 4th round, and you now it all comes full circle. You're going into the Hall of Fame. So congratulations on representing Richmond, Norfolk State, the Bullets, the Bucks, the whole 9 yards, and just representing yourself as well. Bobbie Dandridge, congratulations, and thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
All right, take care of yourself. All right, Bullets legend Bobbie Dandridge. Now, Steve, also in the same draft where Bobbie Dandridge got selected, San Francisco in the 13th round selected a lady by the name of Denise Long. She was the first lady ever drafted by of course, they voided it because they thought it was a publicity stunt, but I just thought I'd throw that in there. And also Bob Beamon, the track star, was drafted in that draft. Never played basketball. Just throwing this out there.
Yeah. Bob Beamon, one of the greatest long jumpers in history. You know, with Bob Dandridge, you'd like to think that all that success he had with Milwaukee in the playoffs brought that here to D.C.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thanks, Wes. Good talk. Coming up, a police officer reunited with the driver he pulled out of a fiery wreck. And Bob Barnard's